All right, welcome. This is our intro video for our Management 4311 online course. My name is Dr. John Sargent. I'm the instructor. This is just a hopefully brief introductory interview about what we'll be doing this semester. So, if you've been paying attention to email, you realize we're just a tiny bit behind with this class. I was assigned this course a couple weeks ago. I wasn't really happy with the format of what we had before, so I'm doing a significant revision and haven't quite got that done, but will shortly. More information on that in a bit. So a little bit about me. I posted on Blackboard kind of the essential info about myself. I've been here since 1997. For the first 10 years or so, I was a hardcore international business, international management instructor. Did a lot of research on maquiladores, spent a lot of time on the other side of the border doing that. Had a fantastic time, but somewhere around 2006, 2007, I transitioned to entrepreneurship and have been conducting research and teaching classes and engaged in program development with our entrepreneurship program really since then. I occasionally pinch hit within the international business, international management area when the need arises, and so I'm very happy to be having the chance to teach this class this semester. I prefer, frankly, face-to-face classes, but hey, online's not horrible, and we're going to learn a bunch of stuff and have a good time this semester. So this class has a few new different elements perhaps than what you're used to, but to be successful it's pretty straightforward. You need to, of course, read the chapters, pay a lot of attention to those, and one thing we're adding here that might be a little bit different is we're going to have a special section on current events. International management, lots going on there currently with the world. We have things like Brexit with Great Britain kind of splitting off from the European Union. If you have managers running international companies that have branches in Great Britain and Europe, and we have the split, that's going to have implications. We also have things like a trade war between the United States and China. Pretty much just about anybody who's manufacturing in the world and serving the U.S. market has Chinese operations. Last Friday, President Trump ordered international companies to start thinking about moving elsewhere. It's not really clear he has the power to do that, but that certainly is creating all kinds of interesting challenges for international managers. And of course, here on the U.S.-Mexico border, I teach here at UT-RGV because we're on the border, because we have the opportunity to interact with Mexico, because we're in a bilingual, bicultural community. So we're going to be spending a lot of time talking about Mexico. Of course, we have NAFTA 2.0 that is out there that may or may not be ratified by the United States Congress. And so that has some implications, though perhaps not as dramatic as those doing business with China, for what happens in our parts of the world. So international managers get involved in all that kind of stuff. So bottom line, you can read about a whole bunch of interesting stuff within the text, and then we're going to apply that to what's going on in the world today. And I'm going to test you on your ability basically to take that base information from the text and to integrate that with what's going on in the world currently, and to develop insights based on that combination. So if you got one pillar here that's just thinking about the text, or one pillar that's just thinking about current events, you're not going to do well in this class. You've got to use the concepts and theories from our textbook, from our discussions, and use that to look at what's going on in the world today. So that should be fun. What else do I want to talk about here? One final thing, of course, we're going to have a bunch of essays. I think we've got a pretty complete syllabus you can get that information from. And kind of a final fun thing we're throwing in is you and or your team need to do an international management interview. We have a lot of people doing international management stuff down here on the U.S.-Mexico border. You need to talk to one of those. You need to interview them, basically ask some questions that's based on the knowledge that we've covered during the semester, and prepare a brief 5 to 10 minute interview from that. So More information about that as we get later on in the semester. All right, I don't want to spend too much time here. Review the syllabus, and if you have questions based on that, please let me know. I like to think I'm an accessible professor that's available. I spend lots of time here in my office up on the Edinburgh campus on the second floor across from the student lounge. Feel free to stop in if you're in the area, say hi, and of course I'll address any questions you might have. All right, let's have a great semester and enjoy.